What's happening, everybody? This is Hayden Adams with A Designer Who Codes. I've got this basic form using Bootstrap. You can get all the information right here at getbootstrap.com. I went down to the forms inside the docs and built a simple document. Got the email address, which we have right up here, email address at the very top. I've got one in the middle for the text area, and I have the last one, which is a form select. What I want to do essentially is get rid of this dang glow, because to me, while the blue is good, I might not want to match that in a future design, nor do I want it to show up here or here or here. So what I have to do is create this basic document and also include a custom CSS file. That's important. Now, when you do build this, don't forget to put your Bootstrap file at the top and the custom CSS file second to make sure your CSS file is the more dominant of the two in the cascading framework. In the custom CSS area, what I'm going to do is I'm going to first add a little extra border area just because I want to be able to see it in this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say both form control and then comma, and we'll say form select. Now what I'm going to do is just add a border width of 3 pixels. That'll just enable us to see more what we're doing, because that 1 pixel is so small. On smaller screens, it's a bit harder to see. So now we can tell that we've changed all 3 border areas, but we still have that dang blue area still showing up no matter where we go about it. Here's the magic. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say form control and then focus. When I do that, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to say box shadow is going to be none, taking that shadow off. But after that, I'm going to add something back to it. I'm going to say border, and since I have a 3 pixel border up here, I'm going to mimic the same design. It's usually 1 pixel, but for demonstration purposes only, I'm going to use 3. I'll say 3 pixels, and then I'll say solid. I'm going to pick a color. In this case, I'll say 00627F is the color I used in this design. Now what that's going to do now is give me a color more like a teal look to all 3, except the example select. That one's a unique section. So the first 2 are pretty simple. We have to use the focus on the form control. However, we have to use the form select in the other one to make this one match the other 2. So I'm going to do here is I'm going to say form select valid and then focus. What it's going to do is it's going to now put this focus on the form select and make sure it's valid in the process. So now what I can do is click here, and now click here. And when I go off, it goes away. When I click, it shows up. And that's how to put the actual selection on the select dropdown in a form using Bootstrap.